MaxSpeed TV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeed TV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeed TV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeed TV and partners. Welcome, race fans. We are back here with LORA this week with your Xfinity Series ad. Now, a lot of people really loving this track, the Pocono, the new Pocono, this new resurfaced Pocono. A lot smoother, a lot more grip out there. They are under overcast skies, so they were kind of a little bit bummed out about that. I think they were kind of hoping for sunny skies, kind of free the car up a little. But, man, I'll tell you what, it's been great. Taylor in the booth here with me. Taylor, what do you think of this new resurfaced track?
Well, I really like it a lot better than the older version. It's a lot smoother, like you said. Speeds are a lot quicker. There's a lot less grass on the racetrack, which I know everybody kind of wants that. And just makes for a lot more exciting racing, I think.
Well, I think we're in for a good one here tonight. They're going to be doing 75 laps. Right now, Lisenke is at the top of the leaderboard, but the race analysis. And, yeah, 78-degree track temperature, or 79-degree track temperature, 78 air temperature. They're going to be doing 75 laps here, which is going to be quite a lengthy race. Cautions here are freaking, oh, wow, they're mind-blowingly slow. But 225 miles. Tire window 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, 50 to 55 laps. And pit road speed, 55 miles an hour.
And the stage caution will be lap 35, I believe, Joseph Lombard was saying.
Yes, it's 35. You're correct. All right, well, let's run down through the point standings here before we go too much further. Charles Grant Jr. still hanging on to the point lead there, only by 18 points now over Daniel Buckingham. Daniel closed that gap up by 2 points last week. We've still got quite a few races to go in the season, so it's going to come down to a pretty interesting finish. Cody Miller, third, 23 points behind. Daniel Smallwood picked up a position or two. He is up to fourth now, 39 points back. Zach Lindgren dropped a couple of positions, now 46 points behind in fifth. Joseph Lombard, sixth place, 63 points back. Elijah Gracia, 70 points back. Aaron Smith in eighth, 71 points back. Brett Pancari, ninth, 77 points back. And rounding out the top 10, Max Stewart, 80 points behind the leader, Charles Grant. Taylor?
Yeah, a lot of those guys, Cody Miller, Elijah Gracia, currently not in the lobby right now, and as well as a lot of these guys 11th through 20th. Noah Lewis 84 points behind Charles Grant Jr., the points leader. Lucas Graham in 12th, 88 points back. Hunter Johnson, our winner at Dover, 90 points back in 13th. Luke LaFaro 95 back. Taylor Fry 102. Seth Knoll minus 104. Sean Williams minus 113. Jared Darling minus 139. It's going to be a big race for Jared trying to make his way back up in the point standings. And Femi Olat 142 back, and Spencer Owens 153 back, the top 20.
Very good, very good. All right, well, we're starting to run out of practice time here. We got about 3 minutes left. Don't forget to tune in. We have no more races left tonight here to cover. But tune in tomorrow night. Brand new league running the Blazing Pedals. Actually, that's Xfinity. That's K&N. I don't know, what was I thinking? That is the K&N series. My bad on that. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, that is K&N. So, but anyhow, we'll be doing that tomorrow night, and then also the ECR K&N series following that. So make sure you tune in for that. And yeah, John Barry, second place up there, close. And we got Anthony Burrows, Charles Grant Jr., our points leader, and Daniel Smallwood. That's your top 5 here in practice.
And Charles Grant Jr. was down about 11th or 12th, only in the 52-2 bracket, but he's found something that he's been able to. He's made his way up into the 52-0s, so he's found something that's working for him.
And there's no race next week, folks. So they'll be off next week here at Laura, but they'll return the following week. I believe it's the 20th. They'll be back at everybody's favorite, Iowa. Not my favorite, but everybody else's favorite corn track, they call it, out there in Iowa. So they'll be running the Xfinity cars on that track. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's not my favorite to drive, but I like watching them there. It should be a good one. As we have drivers we have in here, about 25 or so.
Well, I got to give a shout out to Mrs. Lombard there. Hey, Mom.
Yep, she's made it in here.
Yeah. Hey,
as
Mom.
Well as Daniel Smallwood's parents.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood. How you doing? Good to see everybody in chat. Wow. I'm not sure how you say that. Demalolo? Demalolo? Outlaw, how you doing? Jonathan, Allie, man, D.F. Williams, how you doing? John, and a lot of names in chat there. If it's your first time here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell next to it, so that way you get a notice when we go live. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. We appreciate it. All right, we're going to step away real quick here, folks, and play the national anthem. We'll be right back after this.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back, and we don't have any qualifying times in yet, but they should be turning some in here momentarily. I see a little rain off in the distance. There's some dark clouds. Let's hope and pray we don't see any rain here. So, Mrs. Lombard, you had me when you were 1 year old, huh? I think that's an actual record there. So,
that'd be quite an interesting story. I'm watching Charles Grant Jr. right now. He just went through turn one, clipped the apron, and really turned the car sideways. And his first lap is kind of trashed right now, so he's going to have to go around and take another lap.
Well, we got some times coming in. Lisenby right now at the top of the leaderboard. Brett McCarry second. Aaron Smith third. Joseph Lombard fourth. Well, that's changing. Jason Jacoby just went second on the board. And now John Barry. Whoa, man. And Zach Lindgren breaking into the top five there. Fourth place for him. Very good.
Jimmy Mullis in here, another, as Aaron Smith likes to call these guys, a peak whacker.
Yeah.
Kind of like in real life with a bushwhacker.
Yep, he's one of the pro drivers. So.
But Charles Grant Jr. is having a really hard time. And he hit the wall again coming through turn 3.
These are fixed setups, so if it's tight, everybody's got to deal with it. Carl Baker out on the track, lay down at the time here. Charles and Daniel Smallwood, Daniel Falkingham, none of these guys have taken their time yet. They are on the track though, trying to get a time in.
Anthony Burrows is moving to the third.
Burrell just went to 14th. Yep, Anthony Burrows third. Man, I'll tell you what, it's gonna be tough to beat that time there that Justin Lisenby laid down at 51.909. Yeah, 51.909.
Oh, what else is new? I mean, we've seen them be fast no matter what kind of track it is.
Yep.
Jimmy Mullis in fourth with a 52.010.
And we might not have seen the last of him yet. He's out there right now in the number 57 there, the JDR graphic.
Charles is on his second lap. I believe he doesn't have any issues. He should be able to make it around in time to officially get his time in. Yeah, talking to a lot of these guys pre-race, they were not too pleased about this these weather conditions being overcast.
Right. Well, I got to give a shout out to Noah Lewis running the breast cancer awareness pink car here tonight. We'll see it once we go live. I'm not sure. Yeah, he is on the track. Catch him here once we run down through and get everybody on the grid and everything. We'll catch a glimpse of it there. Christopher Potter asked me to give him a shout out, and I am. So we will check out his car here in a little bit. There, Christopher.
There's Charles Grant Jr. in the 4th place.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for qualifying. Let's get everybody on the grid here. We'll run down through MaxB TV starting grid. Justin Lisenby taking the pole with a 51.909. Fantastic lap. John Barry in second. Anthony Burrows in row 2 here, starting in 3rd. Charles Grant Jr. did finally get a lap in and come into the 4th place. That's pretty awesome. In row 3, Jimmy Mullis and Jason Jacoby. In row 4, Daniel Smallwood, Daniel Falkingham. In row 5, we have Zach Lindgren and Brett Pancari. Taylor?
Row 6, we have Andrew Cardinale and Sean Williams. Row 7, Aaron Smith and Alec Daffin. Although Aaron Smith was just given an EOL penalty, he must have asked for it for race control. But it's still important to get that qualifying lap in so you can get that pit selection.
Sure.
Row 8, Raja Caruth and Joseph Lombard. Row 9, Tyrell Baker and Noah Lewis. And row 10, Max Neuwirth and Stephen Picott.
All right, Luke LaFaro starting in row 11 here alongside Jared Darling. Jared, first one to not take a qualifying time. Going to be starting back in 23rd position. In row 12, Andrew Ramos and Taylor Fry. And that'll wrap it up right there. Last of them.
I believe we also have Will Klein in 25th. Oh, I don't see him in the lobby. That's going to make up our starting field today, and interesting to see Aaron Smith ask for an EOL penalty.
Yeah, really.
And interesting also to see Jared Darling not take a time. We should definitely be seeing him make his way from the back to the front relatively quickly. Of course, he's got 35 laps until the end of stage 1 to get from 22nd up to the top 10 to get some points.
All right, I don't know if we can catch it real quick here, but let's go back and check on Noah Lewis, just now peeling off here in the breast cancer awareness paint job. There's a lot of them out here running that. I see Joseph Lombard. He is also running one. I think Sean Williams, if I can find him, let me see if I can find him. I think he has one as well. Yeah, he's running the breast cancer. So we're seeing a lot of these guys out here, the pink cars. That is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month of the month of October.
And it is awesome to see him pay that tribute. Noah Lewis, speaking to him, he also just asked for an EOL penalty also.
Oh, okay. Going to the back of the field. All right, well, we're just about ready to get this going here. And Justin Lisenby, John Barry on the front row. Well, it's a quick green flag here, folks. As soon as that car dives onto pit road, man, they are going. Get ready. Here we go. Pace car's in.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. We're underway. John Barry got a great start there on the outside. But Lisenby's going to have the line going into the turn. Now, you know that this can be kind of tricky here, but the new track is saying that going into turn 1 is a whole lot different now. You can kind of really stay on the throttle a bit better than the old Pocono. So Lisenby hangs on to it. But on the outside is John Barry coming back. Well, I'll tell you what, John's hooked up here pretty good. He does take over the lead.
They managed to go through the tunnel turn for the first time. It's tough to go through there side by side.
Yes, sir. A lot of wiggling going on there to go through the tunnel turn. And now coming into turn 3, Barry's got a pretty good lead there. I don't think Justin Eisenby's going to have anything for him. So John Barry's going to lead the very first lap of the race and collect his own point.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution out already. Whoa!
Oh, got one backwards into the wall
Uh-oh.
on the front stretch.
Raja Caruth I'm seeing here. Let's go see what happened to Raja. Wow. Lap 1. They only completed 1 lap and we got a caution already there, Taylor.
I don't see too much damage to his car.
And it's a shame to see that that STP car damage. Looks like he might have drove it into 3 kind of hard here. We're going to see in a minute. He may have had a little help there. Oh, he wiggled and he had collected by the Coors car of the number 22 there. Both of them headed in. Now, Raja is going to get some damage, but the 22 of Andrew Cardinelli able to continue
that car looks a little
on.
worse.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of damage, but I think it'll be all right. All right.
Nothing too severe, and of course, I mean, he should be able to stay on the lead lap as big as this track is.
Yep. Well, John Barry leading the first lap. Let's get Andrew Cardinelli up here and talk to him real quick. Andrew Cardinelli, you got a copy?
Sure do, Rudy. What's up?
How bad is the car, brother?
You know, it doesn't feel too bad. I think it's just a matter of cosmetic damage. Might hold me up a little bit in the draft, but I mean, that was just a matter of, you know, a start at Pocono. Nothing too bad there, really. I feel bad for Raja getting turned around, but I mean, it's just a start at Pocono. All of us trying to get spots.
Well, there was no place for you to go. I mean, he just come right over into you, just a big wiggle there. Hey, you're coming to pit road. Hate to bother you while you're on pit road. I'll wait till you stop, okay?
Oh, no, you can use anytime you want.
Well, they were saying that the track had a lot of grip out there. And what do you think of the new pavement on the track, the new repave, I guess we'll call it?
Well, you know, it definitely takes a lot of the fun out of the track, in my opinion, but it also adds a lot of fun in a different way. Obviously, the old Pocono, a lot of bumps, a lot of character. It's a lot of fun to drive, but this one does have a lot of grip. It's just really weird because it's a weird kind of grip because it's actually really, really tight. So
yeah. The
car wants to turn. It feels like you can just completely send it pretty much, and then suddenly you're coming out of the corner and you're looking at a wall. So it's really, really deceptive.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're just pounding away on them fenders. They've got them pretty much straightened out. Car looks good.
Yeah, man. Threw this together when I got home earlier, so
I like it.
Goes to match my Coors Light paint scheme, so I really like it.
Yeah, I like it, man. That's a paint job you don't see too much. Coors, usually Coors Light, you know. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, Andrew. Good luck out there the rest of the race.
All right, thanks for bringing me in. Yeah, again, sorry to Raja about that, but I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong. It's really just a start at Pocono.
Yep, yeah, it is. It is. All right, good luck, brother.
Thanks.
Now, as Darrell Waltrip was always fond of saying, if you're going to have trouble, have it early so you can recover.
That's right. Yeah, he's got plenty of time to recover. And he's got pretty much all the damage fixed up on the car, so it really wasn't that bad. Now, Jimmy Mullis, that's the top. Yeah, he stopped, I guess, wanted some fresh tires. That's going to put him clear to the back of the field now. He's not coming up pit road.
Well, you never know with these peak guys. I mean,
Yep.
He's not in here for points, so he might just be giving himself just a little bit of a challenge here, maybe to see how quick he can work his way back to the front. You never know.
Like Raja got pretty much all the damage fixed on his car too, so he's good to go. I don't think it was that bad, and it was only those 2 cars that got involved. All right, John Barry's going to start on the outside. He did really good there on the first green flag run, so on that outside. So maybe he knows a little something out there. Maybe he's been practicing a little bit here, so we'll see how it goes here on this next restart.
And based on when he wasn't even in the control car for the first one, he was able to get around Lisenby. So now that he does have control of the restart, might be able to pull these guys.
All right. So, well, you want to get them going this time, Taylor? You have the honor.
Sounds good to me as they're working their way through the tunnel turn. They were able to make it through there side by side at least for one lap.
Yep. And actually, they kind of got single file there for a while. If you noticed, everybody wants to be in that one line or like a one group track. So we'll see how this. Once they get going, green flag right race. See how much that changes.
This car is about to pull off. See how long we last this time. There it goes, and John Barry gets a great start. Pulls Justin Lisenby by about 2 car lengths as they reach the line.
Yeah,
Back in the back of the field, they're fanning out 4 wide, just like you'd expect for Pocono.
Yep.
Although they quickly funneled back to 2 wide, getting into turn 1.
Burl Baker, Alec Daffin, they took it way down on looking here, Daniel Falkingham now looking to the inside here of Jason Jacoby. That could be a difficult pass right there. Jason Jacoby's pretty good. You put him in about any car you run out there, and what a fighter he is.
He certainly proved that last week at Charlotte after that big mistake, having to go to the back and rebounding to finish second.
Anthony Burrows just ahead of him.
Oh, as we see John Barry get down really low on the curb on the inside of turn 3, but he still holds about car length on Justin as they complete lap 5.
Checking on Jimmy Mullis now. Jimmy, one of the peak drivers, pro drivers, working his way back up through the field here. He started 5th, and now he pitted on that caution, kind of freshen up the tires, and it's already starting to show here. He's passing a few cars here and there to try to get back up to the front.
They went from 24th to 17th on that first lap after the restart. Second place is side by side. Charles Grant Jr. had a look at Justin Lisenby.
Yep, Charles back into the hunt here. He's the points leader. He's got to finish well here tonight to stay ahead of Daniel Falkingham. Falkingham only 18 points behind him, but he's only 4 positions behind him on the track right now. If he does not turn, that much better than Charles Grant Jr. today, he's not going to gain any. Hey, lose a few. On Barry, putting some distance on Justin Lisenby. That's what about a half a second looks like back to Justin Lisenby. Oh, we got guys. Oh man, what the heck are they doing back there?
I was wondering the same thing. Someone was way down by the inside wall.
Good night, man. I just kind of caught the back end of that. I think that was way back here. Roger, it might have been Roger Cruz. He's following Andrew Cardinelli right now. Those got together there earlier. Yeah. Hopefully not a good thing if drivers get back together again, but Stephen Cott in 19, picking up 1 position so far. Well, down that front stretch, it's so wide. I have seen some races, some league races, where they went actually 5 wide down there. You can do it.
Yeah, and if these were Indy cars, I've seen them 7 wide in Indy cars before, so, it really is quite a thrill for the fans.
Sure is. Alec Daffin, 10th place. A good solid run here, driving a Chevrolet today.
He's looking to rebound. He had a tough week last week at Charlotte, got involved in a couple incidents.
Burl Baker 11th, Joseph Lombard picking up 4 positions the race. There you go, Mom.
Behind him, already up to 13th from his 22nd starting position.
Jared actually got by Jimmy Mullis. Jimmy's a peak driver, a pro driver, so if Jared got by him, and Jared, oh wow, Lombard into the wall. And everybody, man, was dodging around that. I don't think anybody realized what was going on there.
And that could have been really bad.
Yep, could have been. Smallwood into fourth. Charles Grant Jr. did get by Justin Lisenby and goes into second.
And Lisenby's got about 3 cars right behind him.
Obi a little
Smallwood,
loose.
Burrows, and Jacoby.
Him and
John
Anthony
Berry
Burrows.
is-
They were
Yellow flag
close.
Oh,
is out.
caution.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Lombard, Taylor Fry, we got Terrell Baker. Something happened back here with them two. Let's go take a look here, folks. Wow, that looked ugly too. There was a
Yes,
bunch
it
of
did.
cars. that
Baker's
piled up.
got quite a bit of damage to his right front. Luke LaFaro was torn up big time in the front end.
See what happened here. Terrell Baker's running just ahead of Jared Darling. And wow, somebody come into the bottom there. Oh, that was Jimmy Mullis. They went 3 wide coming out of the corner, and Jared Darling almost hits the wall. Comes over and collects Terrell Baker, and both of them, wow, Terrell goes for a ride, but Jared Darling able to continue on. Man, and the guys are locking it down. Joseph Lombard did an amazing job of locking it down. The 38 collects him. Oh my, we got a lot of cars tore up here now. That was Taylor Fry. He got serious damage on his car.
So did
Wow,
Raja Caruth in the 34 again, and he's already exited the sim.
Yep, he took his car behind the wall. Man, that's a shame to see that number 43 STP car that torn up that he cannot. Golly. Well, we'll see if we can't get a word in with somebody here after they make their pit stops, and we're going to be coming to pit road.
How about we pull in Tyrell Baker?
Yeah. All right. Just wait here until they get done with their pit stop. I'm sure they're going to pit. I don't think anybody stay out there with older tires now. I'm not really sure though, because sometimes older tires can give you a little bit more grip. Huh?
Yeah, if you have clean air and
Still got 24 to go to get to the first stage.
let's see what Jimmy Mullis does. I mean, he was one of the very few who pitted under the first caution, so he might stay out.
Terrell Baker is going to be way back here in 20th. Heavy damage on his car. Wanted to look at Jared Darling's car. Jared's car seems to be okay. It was just actually a little bit of right front fender contact on the car. I really don't think it's going to affect the heat on his car. But Terrell Baker's car, it's a mess.
Here they come.
Pit road. We'll kind of keep an eye on Terrell here and exit. Now, if he sits on pit road to get that damage up, we probably will we'll drag him up.
Well, Max Newart stayed out. He was going to try to get a bonus point, perhaps.
Very good. Got to think about strategy right now. Terrell slid through the pit stall. Gonna be sitting there for a little while, I think. All right, Terrell Baker, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got a copy.
How bad is the car, Terrell?
We have 4 minutes and 30 seconds of damage.
Oh man. Well,
Yeah.
I am not really sure exactly. It looked like, from our perspective, it looked like Jared may have bounced off the wall there, or well, you guys were 3 wide and the car on the inside, and he kind of bounced, trying to keep it off of them and collected you into it. But man, it was just so unfortunate. You were running so good out there, Terrell.
Yeah, my first Laura race, I wanted to try to make a great impact. We were running good, the car was all right. It was a little bit tight. We were working on it. But, I'm not really mad at Jared. I don't know who it was. I'm still trying to find out who it was. Somebody went literally flying in there 5 minutes after the wreck was already happening. Joseph did a nice job of not hitting me.
Yep.
But I don't know who that was. But if I get to him, there might be a little bit of trouble there.
Well, is your mom watching tonight?
Yeah, my
Hey,
mom,
well,
I think my dad's watching.
Awesome.
Girlfriend. Yeah, got the
Hello,
whole thing.
Mr. and Mrs. Baker, and we get a yeehaw.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, hold on. That was bad. Hold on. All right.
All right.
That never gets old.
Maybe not one of your best, but it was still good.
No.
All right. Well, good luck out there throughout. You know, it's a long race. You got a long ways to go here. A lot can happen, and you might be right back up into the mix of things here before long.
Yeah, you never know what'll happen. Hopefully, we'll be able to get back up there. I mean, we have kind of bad body damage, but the engine's all right. We'll see what happens. So.
All right. Good luck out there, Terrell.
All right, Rudy.
Yeah, hey,
Well,
at least we
unfortunately,
got.
Max Neuwirth did not get credit for leading the lap because he actually didn't cross the line first. John Barry went from the lead to 13th place on that pit stop.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Well, that's all right. Hey, he led 11 laps out there. Well, Charles Grant Jr. gets a bonus point, which will help him because he is the points leader. Great good stop by him. Anthony Burrows starting on the outside of him. Daniel Smallwood, Zach Lindgren, and Sean Williams. That's your top 5. Jason Jacoby, Justin Lisenby, Daniel Falkingham, Alec Daffin, and Jimmy Mullis. That rounds out the top 10. So here we go back to green. And Charles Grant Jr. is going to bring him to the line here. And we're going to be restarting on lap number 14 out of 75, folks. Looking for stage lap number 35. We've got a ways to go to get to the first stage. Oh yeah, we always got to get that yeehaw.
Yep, I mean,
We're blowing
wasn't
up
one
chat.
of his best, but I mean, he's
Yeah, it
still a
works.
master of it.
Yep.
Those who check out my lad Radman's videos on YouTube,
Oh
they'll
yeah.
know.
Here we go.
Sure.
Pace car's in,
Green flag,
and
green
Charles
flag.
right on the gas. And boy, Daniel Smallwood went right with him. Those two being teammates. I'm sure they were probably in team speak. Okay, here we go. You know, went right together. So good job by them guys. Good teamwork.
And that's probably why Charles restarted on the inside as well.
Yep.
To have his teammate back there.
Anthony Burrows, Sean Williams now up to 4th, having a solid run here today. Zach Lindgren and Jason Jacoby. Jacoby ducks it in behind him. And Lisenby looking to the inside of Jason Jacoby now.
So it's going to be tough going through here side by side.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, tunnel turn. Yes, it can. And Lisenby not going to be able to complete that pass yet. But he's not giving up. He's going into turn 3, trying to keep Jason up on the high side. Keeping it right down there on the bottom. And Daniel Falkingham trying to duplicate the same line there that Justin Lisenby got. But it didn't work out quite as good. Stupid phone.
Well, talking to some of these guys in a pre-race, they actually said they weren't going to be shifting. That's something that that Pocono brings out. There's a lot of guys shift in the middle of turn 1 and turn 3, downshift I should say. But they said they're probably not going to employ that strategy today.
All right, here comes Anthony Burrows to the inside of Daniel Smallwood. That would be for second, if he can get it. Smallwood on the outside, trying to hold off Anthony Burrows. Oh man, that's going to be a tough call right there. I don't think, no, he's not going to be able to do it, I don't believe. And Anthony Burrows into second. Daniel Smallwood back to third.
Oh, Charles Grant Jr., the leader, just barely kissed the wall off the corner. But he's still got a 0.4 of a second lead. Lisenby and Jacoby are still going at it for 6th.
Right back here, yeah, this is good stuff right here. Jacoby, boy, he just cannot get that pass down pat right there. He's trying turn after turn. But the bad part of that is, Taylor, every time he's doing that, put on them tires. No, and I know tires are very important. They are.
Especially, you don't want to over-abuse the right front, because that's the one that gets a lot of the abuse anyway. As now, Jacoby has his hands full with Falkingham on the inside of him in turn 3.
Just right here side by side, Lisenby and Sean Williams. Jimmy Mullis coming right up behind Lisenby, helping him with a little draft there. Sean Williams on the outside. I'll tell you, he's not just giving that position away to Justin Lisenby. Lisenby's got to work for it, and he does get it. back into 5th. He still has not led a lap yet today.
Yeah, that's even from starting on the pole. He was bested by John Barry at the very beginning.
Yep. Now John's back up to 10th here after leading first 11 lap. Actually taking that away from Lisenby. Lisenby was our pole sitter, but man, I'll tell you what, John Barry's on the move to come back to the front. Kobe.
He sent it in the turn 3 that time.
Passes up Sean Williams. Well, he hasn't completed the pass yet. Sean comes back. Taylor Swift car looking pretty strong out there today. He's doing an excellent job. People can say what they want about Sean. I'll tell you what, he's a great driver.
Yeah, been just a fun personality as well.
Oh yeah, he's a riot. All right, Anthony Burrows, 3/4 of a second. Charles Trement Jr. running in second here. Daniel Smallwood on his tail, and Zach Lindgren. And I don't want to count that guy out. Zach has been really had some problems this season, but he's there. I mean, he's 5th in the points right now coming into today. He's only 46
could
points.
Be a big day for him.
Yeah, he's only 46 points back. So that's not bad. You know what I'm not seeing here is Cody Miller.
Yep, that's what I was saying before, that he's not in this field tonight when he came in here 3rd in the points, so as well as Elijah Gracia came in here 7th. He's also not in the field tonight.
Yeah, a couple of drivers not here today. Key point drivers. And that's a shame, you know, that oh my gosh, we're going 3 wide. Jared Darling takes it to the bottom. Here we go. Bulkingham in the middle, John Barry on the high side. Yeah, oh, Bulkingham says, no, I don't want no part of that 3 wide stuff. Early in the race for that. Jared ain't afraid to send it in there, though. I can say that. Yes, sir. Aaron Smith's another one. Brett O'Cari, looking for him back here. He had started 10th and he's back to 14th, so he's got a lot of work to do. And he's been steadily dropping in. He's back to 9th in the points. He was up there like in 2nd or 3rd earlier in the season. So, but he's missed a few races here and there. All right, looking here, Falkingham. And he's got Jared Darling.
Oh, 3 wide again.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. Aaron Smith almost got into the side of Alec Daffin.
I believe Darling, after he bounced off the wall, might have got into the right side of Daffin, but another really wreck that should have happened but didn't.
Yep. Aaron's, I don't know, I think Aaron's just kind of checking his drawers right now because that was really close. That car was everything but going to go sideways. And boy, that's just by them guys racing like that has let Brett O'Cari right up on him, and Brett's looking to the inside now.
Well, look how low Darling comes down.
Yeah, trying to break that draft.
Daffin.
He broke that draft, and it worked for him. He's back into it.
He's making great use of that really wide front straightaways.
Got a battle up here for second now. Smallwood getting around the outside of Anthony Burrows. But Burrows is staying right there on his side.
Oh, it's going to be tight through here.
Yeah, Daniel trying to keep him pinned down there, but boy, it's too hard in that tunnel. They're everything but bouncing.
A little unsure of who to follow.
Yeah, they're everything but bouncing off of each other.
Charles Grant Jr. is loving to see that. He's pulling.
Oh yeah.
So 1.1 second lead. Wow. See Lindgren dive underneath Burrows, unable to get alongside of him, and now that's going to allow Lisenby to join the party.
Yes, sir. This is just what Justin Lisenby wanted right now. He's going to pass Lindgren on the outside and sets his sights on Anthony Burrows. Now, Jimmy Mullen right behind them with Jason Jacoby. These guys right here, these guys are probably some of the greatest drivers that you'd ever want to race with right here. Very clean, very competitive, and very, very tough. These guys
very
right
tough.
here.
That's a really good word to put. Because Burrows looked like he was thinking about making a move on Smallwood, but unable to.
You got Smallwood, Burrows, Lisenby, Lindgren, and Jason Jacoby. And now Jimmy Mullis into it with these guys. Man, I'm telling you what, is it being a peak driver? Oh, I was just going to look and see here real quick. Yeah, he's got a 7,100 iRating. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I believe he has a win in the Peak Series. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't really follow the Peak Series. I don't think I've ever even... Well, I can't say I've never watched it, but I watched it maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. The last time I ever watched the Peaks. I just quit watching them after that. I'll keep my comments to myself. And Jason Jacoby drives it in there, trying to get around Lindgren. And did he drive it into turn 3 hard? He just cannot get a break and clear Zach. Zach's on the high side where he's getting good runs off the corner.
Well, he's got some help behind him. Mullis is giving him a good draft.
Back behind those guys now.
Jacoby sends it into the corner. Oh, he slides up in front of Lindgren.
Yep, and Lindgren has to check up a little bit and not let Mullis get by. But I was looking here at John Barry, Daniel Falkingham, and Sean Williams. These three are 3 more great drivers racing close together. Jared Darling out of it a little bit here. He's lost momentum in that car after tapping the ball. And Noah Lewis, there he is, coming from 18th
one of those
to
pink
12th.
cars.
Yeah, that's one of them pink cars. Breast Cancer Awareness Month there. Giving him a shout out there for Christopher Potter. I don't know, they're good buddies, I guess.
He's run a clean race so far. Started 18th and currently 12th.
Well, Grant's got a 2-second lead now over Daniel Smallwood. So that keeps growing. Getting probably a couple of tenths a lap. Getting out there even more. Anthony Burrows.
The way those guys were battling, that makes sense.
Yeah. Anthony Burrows still trying to figure out what he's got to do to try to get around Daniel Smallwood, if he can at all. Got some guys here. This one cool thing about ATVO here, Dustin incidents. Andrew Ramos, 14 incidents already. Andrew Cardinelli's got 10. Aaron Smith, 4. Brett McCarry, 2. Jared Darling's got 2. Noah Lewis has got 4. Stephen
The
Picott
incident
out of the
limit
race.
here is 20, I believe.
Earl Baker's got 8. And he is still on pit road, though. Him and Andrew Ramos, both on pit road. Right now we got 19 cars on the lead on the track, and all of them on the lead lap right now, all the way back to Luke LaFaro, and Luke is he is way out of it here, man. He is golly, almost a half a lap behind the leaders. He's got a lot of damage on his car though.
Yeah, he had really significant damage after that second crash. But I mean, it looks about as good as it's going to get for now. And he's definitely going to be looking forward to that stage caution coming here in about 9-10 laps.
Everybody was wondering where Joseph's at. He's running in 16th. That's right where he started, 16th. Free run. It looks like
Charles Grant, he just continues to extend that lead.
Yeah.
It's now up to 3 seconds.
Well, Jacoby goes into second as he gets around Daniel Smallwood. And Jacoby's on the move. And they're running, 3.4 seconds behind the leader right now. Here comes Smallwood looking back to the inside.
I wonder what happened to Anthony Burrows. From 3rd to about 7th in that little period there.
He fell back to the back part of that pack. Even Zach Lindgren got around him. Jimmy Mullis, Justin Lisenby. Here comes Jimmy Mullis to the inside of Justin Lisenby now for that one.
Yeah, it's such a tough pass. I mean,
Sure is.
it doesn't matter if you're a peak driver or what. I mean, once these tires get the amount of wear on them, and plus he was being pinched down a little bit, I mean, that's a tough pass to make without sliding up into the car that's on your outside.
Yep. Mullis hanging on to it here. Great job. Eisenby closing up on Daniel Smallwood.
Now it looks like Andrew Cardinelli has had an internet issue and he has been kicked from the lobby.
Oh no, we don't want to see that. Andrew, no. We don't like to see that.
And it's far too common in the world of iRacing.
Oh yeah.
Happening.
Dropped connection, even fell out of the man. Oh, here comes Justin Lisenby. Oh my.
What an aggressive move that was, and he's got Lindgren behind him in the draft as they try to make their way around Smallwood, and Smallwood got some left front damage, it looks like. Oh! Look at Lisenby.
Oh my God.
Right across his nose. Not sure Smallwood's going to appreciate that very much.
Jimmy Mullis to the outside of Zach Lindgren. And Zach's going to hold him off for now. Wow, what a gutsy move that was. And put Mullis back to 6th. That was
Burroughs is still hanging on to the back end of this group.
Yep, pretty gutsy move there by Zach Lindgren to hold him off. And Anthony Burroughs right on his tail. John Barry, he cannot shake Daniel Falkingham. He's been in 8th place after leading the first 11 laps. Cannot get back to the front. And we're only about 6 laps away from the first stage.
Yep, coming about at the end of lap 35. And it looks like John Barry might have some right front damage as well.
I didn't even look at it. Yeah, he does. He's probably been into the wall. Oh yeah, he's got some pretty healthy damage there, yeah. Oh my. That's not affecting his speed too much. You know, the only bad part of it is right now is he can't get up there and draft with Anthony Burroughs and these guys. He's just too far back to get a hold of that draft. But Daniel Falkingham keeping the pressure on John. I don't think John's going to choke. He's not the kind of guy that's choking that kind of pressure. Falkingham, steady Eddie for him, man. This is what he needs. He needs to stay steady and run good here. He's looking to the inside now. John Barry, maybe just a little faster because he doesn't have any damage. John's got that little bit of right front for damage.
Oh, was Falkingham clipping the apron a little bit.
Yep, he does, man. He's from that apron there, Daniel. And, well, they let Jared Darling close up on these guys. Reeled those guys in.
And this is all right at the very back end of the guys who will receive points for the end of the stage.
Smallwood and Zach Lindgren. Sorry, Zach Lindgren now looking to the inside of Daniel Smallwood.
And behind him, Burroughs working on Mullis.
And as racing hard, Smallwood holds off Zach. Yeah, and Anthony Burroughs now to the inside of Jimmy Mullis. See how this works out.
Jacoby, he's pulled away. He and Justin Lisenby have pulled away from this pack, and Jacoby's been slightly faster than our leader, Charles Grant Jr., by about a 10th each lap, but it's not going to matter too much because he's still 3.7 seconds back.
Yep. Yeah, that's quite a ways. And we got at the line here, we'll have 3 laps to go. Stage is over. So Charles has got to hold that 3.7 second lead over Jason Jacoby for 3 more laps. And I see Charles has got a little bit of right front damage as well. Looking, yeah, he's got like a tap of the wall or something there. But it surely ain't affecting the speed of that car any.
Not at all, as they ran
Falkingham
pretty much even that time. I think
Falkingham coming in. He's coming in early. That's the thing that a lot of these guys are trying to play different strategies. He's going to come in early, so when the caution comes out, he won't have to pit.
That's right. Well, it's interesting that he's going to give up 3rd place and give up those 8 stage points to. I mean, that's the thing about Pocono, though. You can stay on the lead lap. You're about 12 seconds or so within the leader.
Yep. Justin
Lisenby make that
4
tire pit stop without losing a lap.
Lisenby come in too.
Yeah,
So
Falkingham and
Eisenberg, no, them two. Everybody else stayed out. Jacoby 3.9 seconds back, long ways back. Charles Grant Jr. 2 to go.
also what I'm seeing the top 3 of this that's going to be on the ensuing restart following the stage will be Falkingham, Noah Lewis, as well as Lazenby. Those 3 are going to be up to the front. And I don't believe that there's a rule like in NASCAR they close pit road with 2 laps to go. I don't believe that's a thing in here.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do.
It is?
Yes. I think it's 2 or 3 to go, something like that. Yeah, they close it. You can run like if you pit, you can't.
Yeah.
Charles Grant Jr., 1 more to go for him to bring home this stage win.
And so that's why we haven't seen anybody else.
Jacoby 4 seconds back. Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know if that was a good call or not for Justin Lazenby and Daniel Falkingham to pit and give up those stage points. I don't know. Of course, I don't know. They were, I guess, Falkingham was actually out of the top, but got any stage points.
Yeah, but for Lazenby to give up 8 stage points for being in the 3rd position, that's an interesting call.
All right, well, we got 1 more turn here. It looks like Charles Grant Jr. And he's going to...
He can just cruise to the stage win now.
Bring home the stage win here. Congratulations to Charles Grant Jr. for stage 1 winner. Awesome run.
Kobe 2nd. Smallwood going to hold off Lindgren and Mullis for 3rd. Oh, we have... Who was that?
The yellow flag is out.
Way down the inside. That was Jared Darling. He ended up in 8th.
Well,
John Williams and Brett Bunkary, the last drivers to get points here.
Well, let me get Charles up here real quick. We'll talk to him and find out what's going on here. Charles Grant Jr., you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you ready.
Well, 10 bonus points in your pocket there. Man, that's going to be a big help for this championship, Charles. Man, you got out front there and you just kept pulling away. Was it important to be out front and not have somebody keeping the pressure on you and you run your own line?
Yeah, I feel like it helped me a lot on the long run because I was just hitting my marks and they kept getting smaller in my mirror. So, yeah, I'd say it helped.
And
well, some good news for you that Daniel Falkingham, he ended up hitting and he didn't get any stage points, so that's a lot.
Yeah, that'll help you a little bit.
Improve on your points lead.
Man, I'll tell you what, you're picking them up and putting them down this season. I'll tell you what, very good run out there today, Charles. Big congratulations to you, brother. What's going on for the second half here now?
Hopefully the same thing.
Hopefully the same thing. Okay, that's what we like to hear. All right, well, good luck out there, and congrats again, Charles.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, short and sweet and to the point, huh?
Yes, sir.
Now
All right, they should be coming down pit road here momentarily, but yeah, again, congratulations to Charles for grabbing those 10 bonus points for the stage win, and they'll be coming to pit road here. Let's see what they do coming to pit road, and who's going to be the first one off. Now, Jason Jacoby comes second. He will grab 9 bonus points. Daniel Smallwood, 8. Zach Lindgren, 7. Jimmy Mullis, 6. Anthony Burrows, 5. Man, I'll tell you, these guys put up a freaking race so far, ain't it?
yeah, I'll say. And like I expected, Lazenby and Falkingham and Lewis, the 3 that pitted on the green, they're staying out right now.
All right, let's see who's going to win this race off of pit road. Got to be right on your marks perfectly. You don't want to make any mistakes, slide through the stall or anything like that. And Charles Grant Jr. might be the first one off the pit road. Yes, he is. He's going to be first out, and he needs to give that pit crew a raise.
And behind him is Jimmy Mullis, making a big move.
Yeah, very good. All right.
I don't know about you, Rudy. I'd like to get Justin Lisenby in here to ask him his strategy.
All right, I'll drag him down. You want to talk to him? There he is.
Hey, Justin Lisenby, it's the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So, very interesting strategy to me that you'd give up third place, 8 stage points there to pin under green. Tell us about it.
Yes, I won last week, so I'm locked in, and I just didn't really have the speed I wanted to have, so my crew chief, Ashton Crowder, he decided that it's best for us just to stay out and grab the lead here.
Hey, shout out to Ashton. I did see him in chat there earlier. Yeah, he's a pretty good old boy out there.
Yep, he's on my booth, or on my box tonight.
Good.
Now, it's an interesting call he made, and I guess with that win last week, he gives you that luxury. Well, good luck out there. Let's see if it works for you.
Hey, you're going to get a bonus point right here. Cha-ching!
Yep, there it is.
All right, good luck, brother.
Yep, thank you, Rudy.
All right.
Yeah, I saw Ashton Crowder in chat. Yeah. I was wondering what he was up to, but now we know.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still in there or not. Yeah, I don't know, Ashton, if you're still in there listening. Give a shout out to you. Folks, if you check in the description there, you'll see there is, I think, 2 or 3 in-car cameras if somebody wanted to ride along with somebody. I think Sean Williams and the other one is...
Alec Daffin, I believe.
No, it was... Heck was that? I forget who the other one was. I can't even remember now.
I hate to bring this up again, but Jason Jacoby is going to end up 11th, and once again had a little bit of a pit miscue. I mean, he didn't slide through the box this time. He just kind of slid a little close to the inside wall.
Well, yeah, we can say that. We usually do. I'll get them going this time. And we'll give them a shout out here. Just waiting for the lights to go out on the pace car here. Get back on. Thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeed TV. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also, follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. I'd like to see a lot more people on there liking the page and post our race links on there. If you're looking for them, can't find them, you can always come to the YouTube channel where we broadcast all these iRacing races. Pretty much we are pretty much every night of the week now. Back to them every night. Tomorrow night will be the Blazing Pedals K&N series, and also the ECR K&N series. Coming up tomorrow night here. It's pretty heavy stutter. I think it's iRacing. iRacing. Why it's stuttering.
Yeah, with these updates, should point out that Jared Darling and John Barry both came down pit road a second time, perhaps trying to top off the fuel and or possibly repair some damage.
Right. They could make it the rest of the way on fuel. Okay. But tires,
that's right.
Ooh, going to have about 35 to go when they get the green. Noah Lewis up to 3rd. Great run for him. Charles Grant Jr. I thought he got off pit road first. Apparently, these guys here, Justin Lisenby and Daniel Falkingham, they pitted just a few laps before that caution. So they gave him a little bit of a head start.
Yeah, those were the guys that pitted under green, so they didn't come back. I'll get him going, Rudy.
We'll do it. All right, pace car's in.
Green flag, green flag.
And the green flag is back in the air. We're back underway here at Pocono for the LORA Xfinity Series. And this is going to be a good one here. I think these guys are going to have a good run this time. And boy, you see guys dodging around everywhere. We still got 18 drivers on the track right now. Uh-oh. Mac North just went to the back of the field there. And that was not good. Jared Darling got around him. Alec Daffin, Joseph Lombard up to 12th. These guys are all battling. Jason Jacoby kind of mired in here behind.
Liza got a boot from Falkingham in the tunnel turn.
Uh-oh. Not good. And here comes Charles Grant Jr. And he's got just a
really close right there.
He's got a couple of laps.
Makes a pass on Falkingham.
Couple lap newer tires than these guys do, so he wants to get back to the front. If he can get back out there and pull away again, man, he might just clean up here tonight. I can tell you right now, though, Lisenby's not going to. Charles is going to have to work for that lead. He's going to have to outsmart Lisenby or outdrive him out there. Got a pretty good run here off of one, but enough. He's not going to look down this time. Zach Lindgren to the inside of Daniel Smallwood. The battle going on there. And Noah Lewis sitting right behind him. Noah kind of drifted back there after that green flag start. Lisenby got a mirror full of Charles Grant Jr., Falkingham, and Mullis back here. These guys going at it third and fourth. I'm telling you, Lisenby's doing a good job of holding them off. He's only got like a couple of laps older tires than Charles Grant Jr. And right now, I would say that's pretty much about equalized.
Yeah, I would say so. And, you know, let's see if Charles can complete the pass here. He dives underneath him. Oh, this might be tight off this corner. Falkingham has Mullis inside of him now. Third place.
All right, very good. Mullis, yep, he gets by him. Now Smallwood looking to the inside of Falkingham.
At that preferred line down on the yellow line, he completes the pass. Now here comes Lindgren as well.
Lombard Bros Gaming is actually on Justin Lisenby's car right there. Boy, and I'm going to tell you what, he's giving the chrome horn to Charles Grant Jr. right now.
Yeah, Charles got by him for the lead off 3.
He was giving him a little bump there as they got ready to come into turn 1. Oh, some smoke back there. I just seen a big puff of smoke. I think that come off of Noah Lewis's car there. I'm not sure what happened, where they got into the wall or something, but...
Oh, he's dropping back big time. Jared Darling just went by him. Here comes Brett Bunkeri underneath him.
Anthony Burrows and Jared Darling side by side. Jimmy Mullis goes into second as he passes Justin Lisenby, and he is ready to go to the front.
He's got his sights set on Charles Grant now.
You know, he fell way back there. He made some pit stops that put him clear to the back of the field. He was patient. And that's what you learn, you know, when these guys are running these tracks day in and day out. Guys like Jimmy Mullis in the Peak Series, a pro driver. And they learn, you know, how to be patient. And, you know, patience is a virtue. We all know that. We all respect that. And that's what's going to pay off for Jimmy Mullis. I would not be a bit surprised to see him put a move on. Right, here he goes.
What was that you said about patience?
Well, he had his patience. Now it's time to go.
That's right.
You know,
Gets him clear off turn 3.
Yeah, he got him. Man, 30 to go at the line. You know, there's no time for patience now. It's time to go.
Look at Grant. He's right on the bumper of Mullis, pushing him down towards turn 1. Behind him, Smallwood diving underneath Lisenby.
Yep, and that's been a race. Now Lisenby's probably saving tires a little bit right now. He is that kind of a racer that he can be fast and still save tires. But if you look at these two up front here, Charles Grant Jr. is not letting Mullis get out too far ahead of him. He did lose a little bit of time there. Falls about 2 tenths back. But this race here between Lisenby does clear Smallwood. Here comes Zach Lindgren to the inside. Etches that apron. And he's not going to be able to make it. Joseph Lombard in 8th. He's starting to move himself forward now in these closing laps.
That's a nice run for him. Started back in 16th, where Jared Darling and Sean Williams nearly got together. Anthony Burrows is hung back behind these guys.
Yeah, he's kind of boxed in there a little bit. It doesn't look like Terrell Baker's ever going to get back in the booth. I wonder if he's if he's ever going to get back in the race. I wondered if.
Oh, 3 wide back there with John Barry.
I'm trying to catch up with him. Yeah, this is getting to be pretty good too. Because John Williams, Brett McCarry, guys, they have been racing around each other pretty much most of the race here. Just ahead of them, Anthony Burrows does finally get around Joseph Lombard. Lombard's starting to go backwards here. He just went back to 10th, and here comes Brett McCarry to his inside.
He was going to get it down into turn 2. Now here comes Sean Boyd Lombard way up the racetrack up in turn 2.
Yeah, he is struggling right now and going backwards pretty quick here. Noah Lewis going quick. Back up front though, Smallwood did get back around Justin Lisenby. He goes back into the 3rd place. Zach Lindgren now to the inside of Lisenby. And I think these guys are probably thinking that if this thing goes green the rest of the way, those guys might not be saving tires. Lisenby might be.
That could pay off if this race does go green.
Sounded kind of funny. Lisenby might be. And he's pushing Zach down the stretch there.
Charles Grant. Yeah, he's not letting Mullis get away. He's still only about a half second back.
Mullis started 5th, drifted way back through the field, back up through the field, and he passed about 5 or 6 cars now to get to the lead. And he's led 5 laps. 5 laps now, yeah.
Yep, and I don't see a scratch on that car. He's done a really great job fighting back through this field.
Yes, sir. Smallwood's got clear of Zach Lindgren now. He doesn't have Zachard on his tail. So hopefully maybe he can settle into, he doesn't have to do gear driving. And hit his points perfectly every time. That's what we heard Charles Grant Jr. saying when he got out there in front. He just settled into hitting his points, and he pulled away. He kept pulling away, Man, he did a great job out there. And now he's just hanging on to Mullis here, about 3/4 of a second back. All right, Jared Darling and Brett McCarry, these running pretty close to one another. Anthony Burrows did get by them. 8th place. Ron Berry now in 11th. He really would like to be inside that top 10. He had a strong run at the beginning of the race. We led 11 laps. has not been able to get back to the front. That's really dismal.
Ever since he got in the wall and got that right front damage, he's kind of been a non-factor since.
Yep. I don't know if that knocked the momentum out of that car, or maybe it knocked the momentum out of John. You know, it's like it kind of hurts your pride a little bit when you get into that wall and you do the little damage to your car. You think, oh man, I'm not going to do that, and you kind of give up hope. Well, if you can stay strong and stay at it, don't let that bother you, and hit your parts. Be all right. Max Newhart. We haven't talked much about him today, but here he is, back into 16th, running all right. He is 10th in the points coming into today, so he's got a lot of work to do. He's 80 points back behind the leader, Charles Green. Luke LaFaro in 17th. Alec Daffin, which was sprung at the beginning of the race. Racing side by side here with Terrell Baker. He's back on the track. He said he's going to turn a few laps here, and he may join us with I think what he's trying to do. He's going.
Alec Daffin, he's only about 3 or 4 seconds away from the leaders coming up on him to lap him.
Oh yeah, yep. Almost not far behind. Half a straightaway.
Mullis is starting to gap Charles Grant now up to 1.3 seconds.
Oh yeah. Paul Wood, Zach Lindgren, those guys all hanging in there. Lindgren is, man, I'll tell you what, 5th in points. And he's battling with the guy in 4th right there, the 4th in points, James Paul Wood. And those two are only 7 points separating them two coming in tonight. 7 points separating.
Daniel Foggingham was 2nd in the points. He's still hung back here, and he just lost a position to Anthony Burroughs. Puts him back to 8th.
We're waiting to see if Jason Jacoby can get back up there with these guys. He's still not led a lap today. You know, he had a good, strong car there. He did finish 2nd in the first stage.
Oh, got somebody diving down on the pit road here. Sean Williams.
Yep, Williams coming in. He wants some fresh tires. He's got a little damage on the car, so we might see him there for a minute, get that fixed up, or maybe not. Get his tires and get the heck out of there. Hollis. Burke trying to bring home the win here. Be at 20 to go here in a couple laps, so laps are winding down, and he is clearly out there a 1.5 seconds ahead of Charles Grant Jr.
We got a heck of a battle going on now with Smallwood and Lindgren, though.
Yep.
They were side by side through the tunnel turn and almost touched.
Mr. and Mrs. Smallwood in chat. There you go. There's your son running in 3rd. He started 7th today, running in 3rd. Hellman's Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
It was good on anything.
Yeah. So Zach's looking. He keeps like he's going to try something there on Daniel, but you know, as I always say, you know, catching somebody's one thing, but getting by him is a whole other thing, and he's going to have to really outdrive Daniel going into. And I don't know, Daniel's kind of like on his own line right now, and that's the exact same line that Zach needs to pass him. He can just keep running that same line. It's going to be very difficult for Zach to try to get by.
Yeah, a lap ago, he tried to get by him in the tunnel turn. Here comes Justin Lizaby on the pit road, as well as Daniel Foggingham.
Yep, those guys have been pitting together. Let them fresh tires top off that fuel. How long is it going to be before we see the leaders? I thought they had enough fuel to make it, but I guess not. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm sure they had the fuel, they just want the tires.
Don't they run like, how much fuel they got in the car? It says in the info. Can you see it?
Oh, no, I couldn't see. I was paying attention to Buckingham on pit road here. But I would think fuel would last about 40 laps or so, and that should have been enough.
Well, look in the info tab there and see how much fuel they have in the car. Could tell. Charles Grant 1.6 seconds. Time Olive. Can you find it?
I haven't yet. Oh, Rick McCurry here. Yes, Jared Darling and him were side by side momentarily.
That's a good battle between those two. Those two have raced around each other for a long time. Brett finally got around Jared now. Jared, I don't know. He's gonna be hard pressed here to get back around Brett. Brett ninth in the points. Jared is wow. He is 8.
Comes Jason Jacoby.
On the pit road. Yep.
Boy, he got all he could there. You see him lock the tires up, trying to get down to that pit road speed limit.
Well, I don't know. Well, I'm going to look here and see if they got a limited fuel load. Got a 20x incident limit. Yeah, no limited fuel load, so it's 100% fuel.
Oh, got Aaron Smith. He just went by Tyrell Baker. That was close between those guys.
All right, so now Charles is 2 seconds behind Jimmy Mullis, and Daniel Smallwood, Zach Lindgren still battling here. My God,
that's been a really fierce battle. Here comes Zach to the outside.
Around the outside, he's gonna get it. He finally had enough of it, and he said, "You know what? I'll just try the outside. I can't get the inside. I'll just go around the outside. Thank you very much. See ya. Gotta go." Very good.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a very impressive pass. Smallwood goes back and forth. Okay, there. Christopher said that they would be about 10 laps short. So now, if Mullis is out there in the front, see how much longer he can stay out here. Oh, there's a caution. And who is the caution?
Trying to find it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I believe it might have been Aaron Smith.
Oh,
perhaps.
Alec Daffin. Hold on here a minute.
Oh yeah, Alex got some pretty heavy damage to the front end.
Yeah, it took me right to him. So let me go back here and see if we can figure out exactly what happened. It's on Alec Daffin. Boy, that was about the most opportune time for a caution to come out. Now those that did not pit be able to come to pit road, but we had some that just came in pit road. Jason Jacoby and the likes of those guys. Oh, right here. Sean Williams got into the back of Alec Daffin right there going into the turn. Holy smokes, that's going to put Alec Daffin into the outside wall pretty hard. And like adding a little more insult to injury right there for Alec Daffin. There it is. All right, well, he's back up going. Mullis. Probably these guys, these front guys, are all going to come to pit road. Now let's kind of rewind a minute here and go back to guys that just come off of pit road. Justin Theisen, Daniel Falkingham, Jason Jacoby. These guys were on pit road a short time ago. This is going to put them up in the front.
Yeah, very similar situation like we saw at the end of stage one.
And these guys that need to pit, they're going to be in the back. They're going to have to work their way back to the front again. You know, like Jimmy Mullis, Charles Grant Jr., Zach Lindgren, Daniel Smallwood, Anthony Burrows. They're going to have to work their way back up through now.
And it'll be about, when we get a restart, it'll be about 12 to go. So
yeah,
this is a recipe for some exciting racing.
Yep, we're going to see, no doubt, I bet you $5 5 wide on the start. On the coming down the front stretch. Guys are going to be going everywhere.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I see these guys do it so much. Especially at this track, I mean. Alright, here they go. They're coming down pit road. But they were going to be about 10 laps short. Well, they won't be short now. But you might see them just take a few gallons here to make it. I've seen them take a half a tank, shorten the pit stop. I don't know if anybody will do a 2-tire cheat. They might do a full tank of fuel just to make the car feel better on the track. You know, kind of settles the car in a little. Because these setups are built on a full tank of fuel.
Oh, Charles Grant overshot the box a little bit.
Like, wow, everybody come in but Alec Daffin and Lizen. Oh, man.
Wow, yeah, that is rather surprising.
Yeah, I am shocked because he was just in. But I think he only did a 2-tire change on it. Let's see. No, that wasn't 4-tire change. Yep, everybody did 4 tires. But Alec Daffin stayed out. Seen him do that here before and come to pit road. He will not collect the bonus point for leading the lap.
Well, not yet, unless he stays out one more time. But
he is not even in the top 20. But let's see if we can get. I wanted to talk to Jared Darling. If I can get him. Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, gotcha.
Well, Jared, that probably that pit stop or that caution, I should say, kind of threw a lot of strategy out the window. But what do you got planned up here? You've had a pretty fast car today.
Yeah, if that caution wouldn't have come out, I don't know what everyone's fuel strategy was, but I topped off before, and I was going to be able to make it. I don't know if those guys would have made it. So I was good to go the rest of the way, but that caution hurt that. And I don't know, Rudy, it's honestly, I've been struggling tonight. Car's so tight, I can't turn, can't pass, it's hard to pass. And I just don't really have the speed tonight. I've been kind of caught back here around 10th all race. So it's just kind of really haven't had the speed as I would like tonight, but the late restart here, you never know. Maybe we can somehow sneak out of top 5.
Well, you're not the only one that's been struggling. We've seen a lot of guys out there struggling today. And, you know, the guys that are up front, they're the fast guys. And, well, that's kind of like a given. But, you know, I never count you out, Jared. I always think you're fast about everywhere you go. But now, how much different is this new resurfaced Pocono compared to the old one? Do you like this better?
I mean, I haven't really raced here much, but I feel like just I think the track comes pretty low, and there's just a lot of grip on the track, but it also is making the car really tight. I don't know, the B car to me is tight everywhere, so I mean this car is just kind of a struggle for me.
Sure.
But I don't know, I can't really, like the lines are the same here and everything, you know, for the old to the new, I feel like, so.
Well, you know, we were just looking at the points here before the race. You're 7th or 18th in the points. Man, you got a lot of work to do. 139 points behind the leader. You got a lot of work to do before the end of the season.
Yeah, Rudy, we're not full time over here. I think I've missed the last 2-3 races. Saturdays are just kind of like it's hard for me to be able to show up every week. But when I can, of course, I'll be here and try to do the best I can. So points really not really my concern over here because I'm not full time.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck out there, Jared. We'll be watching you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Very good. You're Darling. Going to be restarting in the 8th place. And Jimmy Mullis looking to get a win here today. Allwood going to be starting on the outside of the front row in 2nd. Anthony Burrows 3rd. Charles Grant Jr. 4th. And Zach Lindgren again in 5th. Jason Kobe 6th. Brett Mampari 7th. Jared Darling 8th. Joseph Lombard 9th. And John Berry. That rounds out your top 10.
Still got 17 cars on the lead lap. So if somebody were to crash out and have a big problem, they could lose a chunk of points.
We'll get them going this time. This could be the final restart right here, as long as these guys don't get too crazy. But I'm telling you right now, watch for that 5 wide on the stretch on this start. I mean, it may not happen, but I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it did.
Well, I would say at least 3, but probably more.
There's going to be cars everywhere.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yep. There's going to be cars everywhere.
There'll be 11 to go. We're about half a lap away from getting the green flag.
And we're going to have 11 to go. Yep, 11 laps to go, man. It's going to get interesting now.
See if Anthony Burrows, we've seen him back out about the back half of the top 7 or 8. Now he's got his track position back up into 3rd. I wonder if he can maybe push Mullis out to the lead and battle him from there on out.
Well, I'll tell you what, nobody's going to be saving any tires. It's going to be flat out.
Not at all. All right. Get set, folks. 11 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Mullis gets a good jump.
Earl Grant Jr. the outside. Anthony Burrows inside.
And Jason Jacoby made a spot right away. He's up to 5th as they dive into turn 1. A little bit calmer than I would have thought, but...
Yep. He got around Zach Lindgren. Now Zach's got Jared Darling on his outside, and we've been seeing the outside line working pretty good, so Jared didn't make that pass complete there on Zach Lindgren. Zach holds him off, going into the corner, and boy, they're pretty close to each other. And another one I was just looking at here, Anthony Burrows, looking try to get around Charles Grant Jr. Kobe's sitting back there just wondering what the heck these guys are doing because they're kind of blocking the roadway. Man, that was close. Yes, that was close.
Burrows and Grant.
Boy, this is neither one of them want this right now. They want to have a good finish here. We got 10 to go, folks. 10 laps to go.
Look at Darling trying to break the draft, diving all the way down towards the inside wall and then back up.
Lindgren holds off Jared Darling. And now Brett Pancari putting the pressure on. And Lisenby back here, 9th place for Justin Lisenby. This is not where he wants to be right now. He wants to be up there inside that top 5, battling for this win. John Barry looks to the inside, may have a run.
That was interesting to see those guys that pitted under green come back down pit right under the caution. I thought they would stay out and get their track position back.
Sure. Zach Lindgren side by side with Jason Jacoby. The rest of these guys single file up here in the front. Grant, Burrows, Smallwood. Excuse me.
Mullis is about a half a second ahead.
Yeah, I think if everything goes the way he's landing it right now with that little bit of a gap there's him and Daniel Smallwood, if he can just, no cautions come out, and if he just keeps it trying to probably, well, not really save tires, but he's not being so actually running a pretty smooth line. Charles Grant Jr. looking to the inside of his teammate, Daniel Smallwood. That would be for 2nd. Now, these two races,
wants it too.
Oh yeah, he does. He wants that 2nd place. He won the first stage.
That was close there.
Wow. And Anthony Burrows is going to fill that gap behind Smallwood.
And Grant made an aggressive move getting into the tunnel turn. Almost put all 4 tires down on the apron, trying to cut that corner as low as he could. But he's got his hands full with Burrows now.
Oh my, I'm telling you, he does. And he's going to get by him. Charles Grant Jr. goes back to 4th. Kobe about a 2nd behind these guys. And this is another one. He did not want to be back this far. He did get around Zach Lindgren, but he's struggling to get away from these guys. Lisenby to the inside of Zach Lindgren. And that would be to put him in 6th place if he can clear them. Oh, he had a He had a good exit though. Good exit up turn 3. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a hard turn to get a good exit off of.
And Lindgren's got a little bit of a wrapped off Jacoby.
You're trying to get back in the throttle, but you really can't.
To be sliding up.
Oh man, he slid up, yeah, a little bit tight there in the corner, and he's not going to make that pass on Lindgren.
I was curious to see if Darling was going to make it 3 wide, but he thought better of it.
Allwood, 3/4 of a second from the leader. Daniel needs a great finisher to make 4th in the points, 39 points back. Cody Miller not here, so he'll pass up Cody Miller. That'll put Daniel probably 3rd in points, and just a little bit closer to his teammate, Charles.
Here comes Mullis, crosses the line, 6 laps to go.
Falkingham, 2nd in points, way back in 11th. Excuse me. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to pick up any more positions out there, because the laps are winding down. And the way these guys are battling up ahead of him, Brett Macari, Jared Darling, man, I'm telling you, he needs to get up here and battle with these guys. John Berry into 8th now, hold these guys off. Zach Lindgren again battling here with Jason Toby. Coming to 5 to go this time by, and Smallwood.
Oh, look at Lisenby.
Oh, wow, man, he drove it in there.
Lindgren really had to cut it hard left to try to stay off of him. Boy, he's...
Yeah, Lisenby, man.
Just about rubbing each other.
I'm telling you, this is getting really interesting. If I can get a good shot here. You can see Lindgren right there beside him. Going into the corner. He is still right beside him. Wow, that was some good racing right there.
Lisenby holds that spot for the moment.
Lindgren settles in behind him for 7th.
Comes Jared Darling. He's trying to work on John Berry. Wow, that was close back there.
He takes it way down. He was trying to get away from Brett Macari and make that pass on Brett. And Brett's not going to give that up too easy. Jared takes it down below the yellow line and does complete the pass and goes into 9th. Man, that's some good racing. All them guys racing like that has allowed Daniel Falkingham to catch up. Now we got a battle here between Daniel Smallwood and Charles Grant Jr. That's brewing again. Them two are teammates, and they're going to race each other hard. You can bet. Now Charles really doesn't need to finish ahead of Daniel. It looks like he just backed it right down right there. You know, he's still going to hold on to the points, and that's going to probably put Daniel about 3rd in the points after tonight if he can finish in that 2nd place.
And well, Grant, I mean, I'm sure he's going to try to do everything he can to get 2nd place here, but I know he's not going to do anything stupid to cost him a ton of points.
He backed it off there a little bit. I think they pull his tires off a little, and he might make another late race run on Daniel Smallwood. But Anthony Burrows just can't seem to get there. Neither can Jason Toby. Lisenby, he does have Zach Lindgren on his tail now. Zach has been so strong, and rightfully so. He's 5th in the points. No, he's only 46 points out of the lead. That's not that far.
He might move up a position as well, past Cody Miller, once the point situation sorts out.
Yep. And he's only 23 points behind Cody Miller. Cody's not here. He's not going to get any points. Unless I'm not sure if they do have, what do they call them? I can't even think.
I mean, drop weeks?
Yeah, drop weeks. Yeah, if they have a drop week, you might be able to get a drop week out. I'm not sure. I don't think Joseph's ever told me about anything about a drop week. Let's check on Joseph back here. 14th place for him after starting 16th. So not a big move for him. He sounded pretty, I'd seen he posted on Facebook earlier and he sounded pretty confident about it. but I don't think tonight's been too kind to him.
Oh, Charles Grant. Boy, he slid right up in front of his teammate Smallwood.
Yep.
Digging for that second spot.
Gonna get it.
I think he kind of cleared himself off that turn 2 the last time, but here comes Jimmy Mullis. He's going to take the white flag.
One more lap for Jimmy Mullis. 1 to go. With a 2.2 second lead over Charles Grant Jr., our points leader. 75 laps here at Pocono. Been a long race for these guys. They had stage caution on lap 35, and Charles Grant Jr. did win the bonus points for that. He won the stage, but he's going to finish second here today. But all the hubbub is about the winner here today, Jimmy Mullis, bringing it to the win through the tunnel turn. One more turn to go for Jimmy Mullis.
Jason Jacoby got by Anthony Burrows for 4th.
And out of turn 3 for the last time, down the front stretch, Jimmy Mullis bringing home the win here. Congratulations to Jimmy Mullis. Very cool.
Second, Smallwood 3rd, Jacoby 4th, Burrows 5th. Oh, they're wrecking after the checkered flag. Big wreck back there. Somebody up on their side. John Berry was involved.
All right, well, we'll get these guys up here and talk to them in just a second, so don't go anywhere. We got to hear about what these guys are going to be doing here.
What's
All
up,
right, we caught up with our winner here, Jimmy Mullis. You have a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, Jimmy, tell us about the racing out there. We've seen you fall back quite a ways at the beginning of the race. You came all the way up through the field. You made some kind of weird pit stops there at the beginning of the race and pitted when we didn't think you were going to pit. But it all worked out just the way you wanted it. Bring home the win here today. So tell me about the racing.
Well, the car was really tight, and I didn't expect that. I didn't get any practice because I was just sitting down, logged on to YouTube, seen that you were broadcasting, and realized I was in this league. So, I wanted to show up and try to earn a chance to come talk to you because it's been a while.
Yeah.
But the racing, it was good. Struggled the first run, and after the stage caution, I just kind of drove it as hard as I could and somehow didn't burn my stuff up and, was able to pull out to a lead and drive away with it.
Yeah, you finished about 2.3 seconds ahead of Charles Grant Jr., so that was pretty good. Now, were you kind of driving it? Were you taking it easy there at the end, or were you just giving it everything you could?
I was driving it pretty hard. I didn't want to, give them any chance at catching me. So yeah, I was driving pretty hard there.
Yeah, because if they would have got your draft, then probably closed in on you. But because I'll tell you what, those two behind you, they were driving it pretty hard. And I know you've raced with them guys before, so you know what kind of drivers they are and how competitive they are. But man, I'll tell you what, good to see you back in here, Jimmy, and it is good to talk to you. Who you got to thank for this win?
Yeah, of course, got to thank JDR Graphics. If you ever need any paint schemes or graphical designs, just hit up JDR Graphics. They do a great job with everything I've ever had done, and I've seen a lot of great work for the community and even the real world stuff. Also, got to give a shout out to you, Rudy, for doing the broadcast, as well as Joseph for putting the league on. This was a lot of fun, and shout out to everybody in the field for, keeping some long green flag runs going, and shout out to Charles. He was flying that first stage.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that there were stages, so I thought that he had it. And then, we got the stage caution and it reset us all. But yeah, shout out to him. He was digging. So thanks again, Rudy. It was nice talking to you.
Sure. Nice talking to you too. Well, hey, just to let you know now, they're off next week, but in 2 weeks they'll be back at Iowa. I think we'll see you there.
You probably will. If I'm home, that is.
Okay. Very good. Well, congrats on your win again, Jimmy. And if we see you, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks at Iowa.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. All right. Let's see here. We got second. Charles Grant Jr., you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you had to settle for a second place, but it was an absolute great day for you here. Anyhow, you got the stage win. That was 10 bonus points that you store up. Your teammate finishes third. Probably going to be a pretty tight battle between him and Daniel Falkingham. You may be pulled away a little bit, but boy, that puts your teammate right up there, probably in about third place now. So, are you going to be able to deal with Falkingham and Smallwood there coming down to the end of the season? If it was closer to the end of the season, you think you wouldn't have a problem dealing with them too?
Well, it really depends on how the next handful of races go. So far, I've been doing pretty good managing the points lead. But
yeah, I think you've been doing excellent. That's pretty good to come in here every week and grab that point. Been here pretty much every week, holding on to the. So, well, tell us about that racer between you and your teammate Daniel Smallwood at the end.
Oh, we're just doing what we normally do. We just brawl with each other.
I know it was pretty amazing to see you two racing that hard, racing each other. And I know you guys race together a lot, so might have been a little bumping and banging going on there, a little bit of horseplay, but you were having fun. I guess that's the main thing. So, well, who you got to thank for your second place and holding on to the points lead?
I got to thank the league. A lot of good racing here. Thank you, Rudy, up at the booth. I love watching the broadcast afterwards. And Smallwood, that was a ton of fun.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun. And as good as racers as you guys are, you make it even look more fun. So, well, congratulations to you, Charles. Go celebrate that second place.
Thank you.
Hey, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks at Iowa. What do you think you'll do there?
Oh, well, I like Iowa, so it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah, very interesting. All right. Okay, congratulations, Charles. Let's get to Daniel Smallwood. Daniel, you got a copy.
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Oh, man, tell us about that battle at the end there with Charles.
Man, great battle with my teammate, my buddy. I made a move. I was in second, and I think it was the 62. I made a move, and I cost Charles third at one point, and I'm like, oh, man. So the 62 got under me, and I held him off a little bit, and I let Charles catch up to us, and somehow I told Charles to make a move out of it. I just felt bad. He got back up to me, and who's Superman going through there passing me.
Yeah. Well, it was some good racing. Now, we were watching a lot of the guys making some moves on the outside. Do you think the outside was the place to be to make a pass?
Yeah, I do. On the outside, you can pinch a dude down. You can just hold him off. Even if he's trying to pass you, can just hold him off and pinch him. I mean, nothing you can really do on the inside.
Yeah, well, that's what it looked like to me. Well, how much did the track change from the beginning to the end?
If anything, it got tighter, which I didn't like. I didn't like the overcast weather. I wanted it to be a little hotter, slicker track for me because I don't know. I just like it slicker. Did a little practice earlier today, and it was kind of slick and just weird with this overcast.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering too. Well, now the new track surface, do you like it better than the old, or do you think the old was a lot more?
I think the new one's more fun, but competitively, I was better on the old one, I feel like, so I'd rather have the old one.
Okay. Well, you go to Iowa in 2 weeks. What are you going to do there?
Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of side-by-side racing. I feel like you're gonna be able to use the high lane, the bottom lane, middle lane. You just really run anywhere you want. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Sure. All right. Well, who you got to thank for your third place finish?
I got to thank the league, you, Rudy, my team, Lowline, Charles. Gosh, he's my buddy. We'll probably watch the race after this together.
Mom and Dad.
Yeah, Mom and Dad. Got to thank them. Always supporting me, everybody.
Yes,
all my
sir.
fans.
They were in chat. I said hello to them. They said hello back. So, all right, Daniel. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks at Iowa. Congratulations on your third placement.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right, let's run down through the points or the the results here, folks. Get out of here. Find it. Where did I go? Here we go. All right, coming home with the win, Jimmy Mullis winning here tonight. Man, had a late race to try to get into, but he made it and brings home the win. It didn't look like he had the winning car at the beginning of the race, but he had it at the end. That's all. All you got to do is lead that last lap to get that win. So that's what Jimmy's, his idea was to come here and try to get that W, and that's all he really wanted. So he's not into points at all because this was his first race back here in a while. So Charles Grant Jr., our points leader, I do believe will hold on to the points lead. He finished second. He did win the first stage, so man, big congratulations to him. Going to be an excellent points night for him. So he needs it because he's got his teammate Daniel Smallwood closing in on him. Smallwood will finish third. Jason Jacoby fourth. Anthony Burrows fifth. Zach Lindgren sixth. Justin Lisenby seventh. Jared Darling eighth. Daniel Falkingham ninth. And Brett Pancari rounds out the top 10. Taylor?
John Berry, our early leader, came home in 11th, followed by Sean Williams in 12th. Or Noah Lewis in 12th, excuse me. Yep. Sean Williams 13th. Joseph Lombard in 14th. Max Newworth 15th. Alec Daffin 16th. 17th, Luca Lafaro. Those 17 drivers finished on the lead lap. Aaron Smith a lap down in 18th. And everybody else was 40 or more laps down. Tyro Baker 19th. Andrew Cardinelli had multiple internet issues, wound up in 20th, followed by Andrew Ramos, Stephen Picott, Taylor Fry, Raja Caruth, and Will Klein did not take the green flag tonight, but still credited with 25th, and that's our field here tonight.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Taylor, for helping out tonight. Appreciate it very much. And congratulations again to our winner, Jimmy Mullis, for LORA and Max BTV. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. Until next time, stay safe. Have a good night. MaxSpeed TV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeed TV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeed TV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeed TV and partners.